What is up, everyone? So, first and foremost, make this clear, this is not a fitness channel. I just wanted to share this progress as far as once I got sober, I traded one addiction for another. Instead of, you know, destroying my body with, with drugs and alcohol for so many years, I decided to uh, get into fitness, start taking care of myself, taking my health very seriously, and making changes. So, like I said, instead of destroying my body, excuse me, for so many years, drinking poison and just, doing those drugs, it really had a toll on my body and my health. So, once I got sober, uh, I started, working out and getting in shape and eating healthy and just removing little things at a time that would, you know, hinder my growth as I'm getting older. I am going on mid 40s, and so I tried, like I said, I'm not getting any younger. Not getting any younger, so I try to take care of myself. I need to stick around for my kids' sake, and plus I got three boys. I need to keep up with them a little bit. So, just a little tips on what I do to stay fit in my 40s. Consistency. The secret formula to staying fit at any age is consistency. And you got to make it a part of your daily life. You got to fit it in daily. And you don't have to, for me, I don't lift heavy anymore. I used to in my 20s, but now that I'm older, I keep I keep the weights light and high reps. And you have to know your limits too. When you get older, like myself, you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to, because you get injured very easily the older you get. So, don't try to be Hulk, you know, and go crazy with weights, because as you get older, you can't handle that much anymore. So I keep it light and just a lot more reps. But like I said, consistency, number one. Uh, Sobriety. Being sober has helped me focus more on, like I said, just it keeps me being consistent. Like, instead of, drinking and doing drugs every day, now I work out every day. And like I said, I replace one addiction with another, because an addiction, it's a daily thing as well. You're doing that stuff daily and you're destroying your body daily. But once I got sober, I replaced that with fitness daily and start, like I said, taking it serious and just make it a daily part of my life. And yeah, so working out and staying fit is definitely a daily thing. Eating healthy. I try to eat like the same stuff on a daily basis. Uh, I don't eat that much fast food. Like I said, every now and then I'll eat something, but I'm not eating fast food every day or none of that. Uh, every now and then I'll have some pizza. Like, I just had pizza yesterday. I love pizza. That's kind of a hard thing to get away from, pizza. But like, I don't go and pick up McDonald's every day. Every now and then I'll go and, grab some McDonald's breakfast, like, maybe once every like couple weeks or a month. I'll even pick up some donuts, maybe like once or twice a month. But it's not like a daily. I don't eat that stuff daily. No, I stick usually with the same stuff. Uh, I eat a lot of high protein foods. I don't do protein shakes, and I don't do like pre workouts. Those type of supplements. I don't do that. I drink my pre workout straight black coffee, strong black coffee. I've been drinking coffee black for since I've been like 17 years old. And it's always been, I don't add creamer and none of that stuff. At worst, that makes it worse. It's not good for you. Stick with straight black coffee. I drink a lot of water. I gave up soda. Like I said, I'll have a soda like every now and then with like a burger or something. Or like sometimes I'll have a Coke with pizza. But on it, I don't go and buy like 2 liter. I don't go buy soda anymore. I drink water. with lemon water. And then I drink a lot of pomegranate juice and milk every now and then, and coffee. Uh, like I said, no soda. Soda is very bad for you. Uh, and I don't, so, like I've said before, the mind is a powerful thing. You keep your mind healthy, keep yourself healthy, your body healthy. Uh, fitness is not just about the body; it's also about the mind as well. So, exercise your mind as well. Healthy body, healthy mind equals healthy body. Uh, there's a couple quotes that I've good fitness quotes that are very motivating. Yeah, most people don't lack potential. They have the potential. They lack the consistency. Consistency is, you gotta stay. People give up. You always hear at the new year, the gyms are filled with new people because new year, new me. And then by February, it dies down and they give up because people don't stay consistent. They expect these results within a month, and it don't work like that. I've been working out since I got sober now for almost 10 years, and I stay cut up. And like I said, I'm not trying to be Hulk. That was me in my 20s. Now I'm just trying to stay healthy and fit in my 40s. And cut up, and uh, yeah. So consistencies, like I said, that secret formula. Uh, yeah, and you're never going to improve if you continue to do the same bad habits. You got to change your habits if you want to, start getting fit, especially at my age. When you're later on, you got to change some bad habits. Like I said, I decided to cut down on fast food. Excuse me. Give up soda. Change my diet. I wish I would have did this stuff earlier in life, but better late than never. Uh, yeah, bad habits. You gotta cut those out. And my motivation was the pain I went through. Turn your pain into power. Let that motivate you. Uh, yeah, like I said, the struggles you go through, let that motivate you to become better. I mean, that's how I did it. Like I said, I was tired of the way I was living, and I was tired of just, bad things happening to me. So I turned that pain that I was going through into power. Let it motivate you. Don't let it break you. Uh, yeah, too many people have this end goal mentality with the gym. Like there's an end goal. There's no end goal. It's a lifestyle. Like I said, you fit it in daily. Start slow, 20 minutes. You're gonna get sore. You're gonna no pain, no gain. Little bits. Work it in slowly. Like I said, you have plenty of time to scroll on social media. You have plenty of time to fit a little exercise in. Highly recommend. Uh, yeah, being disciplined and consistent is a superpower. Consistency. I can't stress that enough. It takes time to see results, but once you see the results, and you start feeling better, especially when you get out of addiction. Fitness is a huge therapy when you go through recovery. Huge, huge. Like some people relapse a lot. They fall back into it because they have no, you know, goals. They're just kind of floating around, and not making any changes, not changing their habits, not doing anything different. They're kind of just, in limbo with their thoughts. So it drives them right back to, using. You have to change your habits, get into something, fulfill your time. And like I said, fitness is huge. Great therapy, and you start feeling better, you start looking better, it builds confidence, and it keeps you healthy. It keeps you, like I said, the older you get, you start facing health problems and, whatnot. It definitely helps there. helps you, as you get older in life, like myself. Yeah, so like I said, I'm sharing this just, like I said, this ain't no fitness channel. This is just probably like a one-time thing as far as showing my fitness progress and stuff. Like I said, you can, you can make the change after addiction and later on in life. Like I said, I'm going on 45 years old, and I try to stay, consistent with my exercise because, I'm not trying to have my kids run circles around me. I'm trying to keep up with them. So, I think I'm going to end it with that. Yeah, and the older you get, like I said, with my age, you realize that, the alcohol, the drugs, that ain't worth it, working out, my exercise, it's therapy. You sleep better, your daily habits become better. Yeah, a lot changes, for, like I said, for me, getting away from addiction, getting into fitness, and huge improvements. Not just, like I said, with my body, but with my mind and just daily habits and just confidence. And, there's a lot of perks to, staying fit, especially at an older age like myself. Health is very important. I see guys my age and they're struggling with a lot of health problems. A lot of it is because they can't give up drugs and alcohol at a later age. I don't see how some of these guys still drink and party. Like I said, I'm going on 45. I was hating it on my body back early 30s. I don't. So yeah, definitely some serious health problems as you get older. With like I said, drinking. Oh man, stuff is literally poison. Not good for your health, especially when you get older. I mean, a lot of damage done. So think about changing. Like I said, getting healthy, and just like I said, it's healthy mind equals healthy body. So think about that. And I'll leave you with that. And with that, I am out. Tomorrow's day 20. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless. One thing I did forget to mention, I do post a lot of my fitness stuff, stuff like that on my Instagram and my Facebook page. If you want to follow me on there, it's in my description on my channel page. I'll try to fit the link in the description on this video. So if you want to follow me there, I appreciate it. God bless.